2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road and looking confident all the way in. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, D.A. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Aldridge in at center. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now, here's Junior. Right side, Gordon. To the inside. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Gordon.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Bogdanovich against Fournier. And here's Junior. Vucevic up top. Passes it to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Vucevic. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hunter with it. He's against Gordon. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. A nice shot by Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Now, here's Junior. He started close, and it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. 38 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now, Vucevic, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Now, here's Junior, defended by Young. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. The Magic shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good, Junior. So he gets them both. Now, here is Young. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offenses in his toolkit. The 3. Again, Young missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Junior. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
On the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shots good from Young.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Magic leading by 5. Junior with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. That one goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Young following the score by Aaron Gordon. Yes, that goes in. Young's got 6 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Junior, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. The players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play. Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. Young passes to Aldridge. 5 to shoot, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Sometimes that's all you can do against Aldridge. Be aggressive, be physical, body him up, even if you have to foul him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Orlando leading by 8. Now, Junior. He's got 7. Poke loose. And here's Young. Steps back and fires. Fournier pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Young taking his time here. He kicks it to Bogdanovic. Orlando grabs the miss. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Aldridge. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here are the Magic now. A 12-point game. Pass to Isaac. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now, here's Here's Junior, defended by Young. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So it's the Hawks now. After the Magic pick up 2. Young passes to Herter. Kicks it to Hunter. Young outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 9.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. For the Magic, Ross comes in for Isaac, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Fournier. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 11. And there's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter, guarded by Fultz. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Herter. Vucevic defending. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Junior. Pass to Fultz. Passes it to Ross. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Herter.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Hunter with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's... on the floor for Orlando. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, was a man on a mission. He added 27 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Aldridge kicks to Young.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Fournier gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Herter. He's guarded by Fournier. No one covering. Young's got 12 in the game.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Gordon, the pass to Junior. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Young, good.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Gordon. It's hauled in by Trae Young. The Hawks trail by 16. That's tipped. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Junior. And, oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Junior, the pass to Isaac, to the middle. Now, here's Junior. Aldridge is covering, and the basket by Gordon.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Back to Young. Here's the teardrop. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 15. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. In deep. Gordon drops it in. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Herter gets it to go.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Dodson's checked in. And so Young nails them both.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando leading by 12. Junior with it. 17 points in the game. It's good again, and an excellent 7th or 8th shooting night so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dotson the pass to Young. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Young outside. There's the feed to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Junior. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And stolen by Aldridge. Young in the corner. He kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 25 points.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Now, here's Junior. Defended by Young. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. Atlanta with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any...
And so we conclude the first half. Magic lead by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Magic leading by 7. Now, Junior. And he makes good on the layup. Junior's got 21 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Magic shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Inside. Vucevic finds Isaac. Those three-pointers off the mark. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Young, good.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Right side, Gordon. Now the pass to Junior. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 24.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And Young kicks to Collins. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Pass to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge double teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Magic leading by 9. And here's Junior. 24 points for him. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
The Hawks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Young passes to Aldridge. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Down low. Takes it off the glass. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Junior the pass to Fournier. And here is Isaac. Gordon deciding where to go with it.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Isaac. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hunter. 6 points for him. And Young now, top of the key. Young is double. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now, here's Junior. 26 points for him. Here's Vucevic. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Young with the ball. He's got 31. Aldridge down low. He's covered by Isaac. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Young. Isaac outside. Passes it to Junior. Fournier with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Pocket 2. And it's the Hawks ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Bogdanovich goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. Over Junior. Young, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
To the inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you...
Atlanta making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Junior the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Junior's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. With the shot. The Hawks again can't hit. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Junior missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. They get it back. Here's Okongwu. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Isaac with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. To the middle. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. Junior's got the game tied up here for the match. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. It's good.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Young. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Young, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Fournier kicks to Junior. A pass to Gordon. And so Orlando again turning it over. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Aldridge kicks to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Now Junior gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
On the free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Fournier on the wing. And here's Junior. Back to Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Young is double to the inside and finished off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Junior. Here's Fournier. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
It's Fournier on the wing. Inside, here's Junior, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good, Junior. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Junior the pass to Fournier. Here's Gordon. Pass to Junior. And Aldridge comes over to help to tie it up. And it's Gordon missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Hunter. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now here's Junior. Defended by Young. Junior dishes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
And Young, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 38 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the middle. Junior the pass to Gordon. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Aldridge double teamed. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Outside Gordon. Over Collins. The Magic again can't hit. Here's Hunter. Dishes it to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
It's just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. Yeah, he is great at finding ways to create these calls.
The first free throw is good. And so Young nails them both. Now here's Junior. Kicks to Vucevic. Up top Fournier. Releases. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Young dishes to Hunter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic. The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And so he hits both. The Magic trail by 4. Junior with it. And Junior throws it down.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Junior. So it's Atlanta now. A 2-point game. Young outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Fournier pass to Junior. And Hunter over to help. Junior dishes to Vucevic to tie it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And, you know, very quiet. Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers, consistent. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And Fournier gets to Junior to take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Gets the first, and that ties the game up. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Young, the teardrop falls in. Young's got 42 in the game.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Junior the pass to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Junior.
And, you know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Latre. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Young passes to Aldridge. At the elbow, Collins. Aldridge trying to break free. Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Young outside. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'd be able to go up and knock those down.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And Atlanta has possession. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. It's Aldridge, high post. Vucevic on him. Hunter, no good. So it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Heard my youngins, they just for it. When they, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss. My oh my, what a time to be alive.